Hello, welcome to season 2 of How to Have a Wedding as Individual as You Are, the podcast with possibly the longest ever title, but also the most amount of tips and advice to help you plan your special day. I have got loads and loads of awesome guests lined up this season, so over the coming weeks we'll be welcoming back familiar faces and also some new friends of the show. And everyone is going to have really useful and positive advice for your wedding day. Today we're starting off with something a little bit different. I was recently at the Gay Wedding Show, which was incredible. The amount of energy and enthusiasm and fun and laughter is unrivaled. It's the best wedding show I do every year. Gino and his team do an absolutely incredible job, and I thought, what can I bring to the show that's a little bit different? How can I engage with couples in a more exciting way? And so I came up with the idea of a Mr. and Mr. stroke Mrs. and Mrs. style quiz. And all of the lovely couples that came and chatted to me were given the opportunity to answer some questions about their partner without their other half knowing the answers. So we asked them what their partner's worst habit was, what their best feature was, what they hope their partner finally starts doing when they're a married couple. And today on the show, myself and Karen from Phillips Celebrants are going to read out those answers. So if you were one of the lovely couples that I met and you are sitting there listening with your partner, brace yourself, because you might be hearing some home truths for the very first time. So sit back, chill out, and let's have a little bit of fun to kick off the first episode of season 2 of How to Have a Wedding as Individual as You Are. Hello Karen, welcome back to the podcast.
Hello Ross, it's great to be back in this fantastic newly decorated office. I love it.
I know, it's all good. It's all new for season 2.
Whoa.
I'm all about the rhyming. All new for season 2. Right, okay, so as you know, I was at the Gay Wedding Show recently and had a bit of fun with all the lovely couples that were there.
Yeah.
Did a bit of a Mr. and Mrs. and Mrs. style quiz. So in front of you, you've got half the answers, I've got half the answers. So people are sat at home, lovingly, in bed over breakfast, whatever they're doing together, they're going to find out what their partner really thinks of them. So hopefully by the end of the podcast, we haven't ended any relationships.
No.
We've only enhanced them.
Joining them together, a bit like a wedding.
Exactly, there we go. So this is going to be a bit different, a bit of fun.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for it.
Yeah.
We've not read these prior to recording.
No.
So hopefully we can read the writing.
Yeah.
There's not too much swearing. And I am a little bit hesitant, but I'm sure it will go.
I'm hopefully going to
swimming.
get the words around the right way.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, okay.
So I'm going to start off with James. Now, James was on his own, which is a little bit unfair on his partner, Luca. So I will say, Luca, if you're listening to this, we will be doing this again when I do another wedding fair. So if you want to email in your answers and get your own back on James, you are more than welcome, because this is the only one-sided one. Okay. But it's pretty all right, really. Okay. So this is James. His partner's called Luca. Apparently, Luca, the best thing about you, according to James, is your kindness.
Oh.
Which is wonderful. That's really nice.
That's lovely.
Yeah. So you can feel all warm and gooey for a second. However, apparently Luca's worst habit is he is unorganised and loses everything.
Oh. I've got one like that.
I am one like that, so it's not too bad. All is not lost. All is not lost. And his favourite shared memory is travelling the world. That's a pretty good memory.
Oh, that's good.
Pretty
Yeah, I love that.
Isn't it? Yeah, you got to do a bit of travelling. And when you travel with someone, you find out what they're really like. So if you travelled around the world and you still want to marry them, you're on to a winner.
Yeah, that's why me and my husband always sit separately on planes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We always sit separately.
Just to maintain the relationship.
Yeah. So we're married when we get off.
Brilliant. Okay, and the thing that James is most looking forward to on your wedding day is joining families, brackets, and the booze.
Yeah, of course.
In that order. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Families and booze. That's a good
fair
order,
enough,
isn't it? So, Luca, I think you got off pretty lightly. I wouldn't worry about the unorganised thing. You've got James now.
He sounds lovely.
Yeah, he does sound nice. Bit of a cat.
Yeah.
Luca. So next time, if you want to tell us what James's worst habit is, get in touch and we'll get your own back. But I think you're all right. I think you both went to a winner there. Brilliant. And it was lovely to meet you. It was lovely to meet everyone, by the way. Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll go on to number 2. I have got a guy called Adam. Who have you got?
I've got Daniel.
Okay. So Adam and Daniel filled this in at the same time. Hopefully they haven't ruined it and told each other. So go first, Karen. What's the...
Right. The thing that Daniel loves about Adam is his intelligence.
Oh. Now, we're finding out who's the more superficial one because Adam's favourite thing about Daniel is his abs. Sorry, but true, it says here.
Love it.
Well, that, you know.
Now, we're going to move on from the cerebral here to a teenage habit.
Okay.
Because according to Daniel, Adam's worst habit is leaving the wet towel on the bed.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Although, apparently, according to Adam, Daniel's worst habit is leaving clothes inside out.
Oh.
So, if they invite you around for dinner, stay out of the bedroom.
Yeah, definitely.
Employ a cleaner. When you get married, get a cleaner.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So Adam says he hopes that when they get married, Daniel will finally let us eat more spicy food.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, Daniel wants Adam to learn to sleep a bit more during the weekend.
So have a bit of a lie-in and then go out for a curry.
Yeah, can relate to that one. Yep,
yeah,
like it.
Lovely. Okay. Adam's favourite shared memory, our spontaneous trip to Dover on our second date. Oh, that's a good second date.
That is a good second date, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what mine was. Nando's probably.
I've only had one date with my husband, so I never got to a second date.
How did you not get to a second
Strange
date?
but true.
Would you get married like straight away?
Yeah, we just went on one date and then got married. It's all a bit weird.
How can you not have a second date? What do you mean you just didn't?
He never took me on dates. He's too cheap.
Alan, raise your game, mate. Raise your game.
If you're listening to this, Al,
sort it out.
Now, this is really lovely because Daniel's favourite shared memory is when he surprised Adam in Trafalgar Square and asked him to marry.
Oh,
isn't that lovely?
It's Trafalgar Square. That's a good one.
That is fantastic.
Good,
yeah,
good.
I was up there last week. Really
you didn't get
fantastic.
proposed to? No.
No, because I had my husband with me.
Go alone, then you never know what might happen. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a good proposal. That's a really nice one.
Yeah.
And I haven't been proposed to yet. 10.5 years and I've not been proposed to.
Come on, James, get on it.
Yeah, get on it, James. Take me to Trafalgar Square, won't you? Okay, the thing that Adam is most excited about on our wedding day is having all the family together for the first time.
And Daniel having both our families together, so they're both in the same
really cool.
vibe.
Yeah, same vibe,
that's good,
same
isn't
values.
It?
That's really. We always talk about having the same values and stuff, don't we? So
really
that's
important.
really cool.
Yeah.
And actually, weddings probably are the first time that two families come together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
lovely.
Awesome. Excellent. So have an amazing wedding day,
yes,
Adam and Daniel.
enjoy.
And thanks for being part of the podcast. I think your relationship is safe as well. We haven't ruined that one. It's all good. Okay. Now we have got Amar and Hayden. Is that right? Is that who you've got?
Yep, I've got Hayden.
Lovely. I don't want to be reading them out in the wrong order and sort of creating new relationships as we go.
We don't want to mess things up, do we?
Oh dear. Okay.
We are organised, really.
Yeah, really. Okay. So what did Amar say about Hayden? The best thing about Hayden, according to Amar, is his patience and his humour.
Oh, lovely.
Nice, very nice.
Right, now Hayden said his vibrancy and the way he lights up a room and his passion.
Oh,
Oh, that's lovely.
what a guy. That's amazing. So one's patient and funny and the other's just got loads of energy.
Lights up a room. That's lovely.
Oh, that's a good one. Very good answer. You get brownie points for your answer there.
Yeah.
Good skills, good skills. Okay, but Hayden's worst habit is not washing up.
Get dishwasher. That's easy.
Yeah, sorted.
Yeah.
It's not a big one.
Easy.
It's not a big one.
Right, this is brilliant. I've got a new word here. Ready?
Okay.
Hangriness.
Oh, okay, go on.
Angry when hungry.
Oh, yeah.
It's diabolical driving.
Oh, dear. But you see, he's got loads of patience and humour, so he shouldn't worry about the driving, should he really?
No, he shouldn't.
Perhaps that's the one thing that tests his patience.
Clearly.
Is the driving.
Yeah, that's funny.
Dear. Okay. Diabolical driving. Okay. Cool. What is... did I say leaving the clothes out? Hayden's worst habit is leaving clothes inside out.
Oh,
No, it's not. It's
not.
not. It's washing up. That's the last one. I'm reading the last one. Get rid of that. Stop that. I'm going mad. Okay, let's start again.
Rewind,
We did the not washing up, didn't we?
Yeah, we've done not washing up.
Next one. Right, so I told you we weren't organised. Okay. I hope that when we get married, my partner finally... So Amar hopes that Hayden finally prioritises himself and believes fully in himself.
Oh.
That's really nice.
He needs to do some NLP.
He needs to do some NLP. Yeah. Get Emma involved. We'll get our friend Emma involved.
We'll get Emma, the NLP guru.
You've got to believe in yourself. If you've got someone as wonderful as Amar, then I think you need to believe in yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right. I've got Hayden hopes that when they get married, Amar will stop moaning about me doing the housework. Oh, you can come and do my housework, Hayden.
Yeah, is that not doing the housework or doing the housework?
Doing the housework.
Oh, that's
Stops moaning about me doing the housework.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
That's an easy one, isn't it?
Mm.
One's gone in quite deep with the whole self-belief thing, and the other one is, day-to-day practicality.
Yeah.
Opposites attract. We like that.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, favourite memory. So what's Amar's favourite memory? Us in Paris, in a cleaner's room, drinking wine.
Oh.
I saw the us in Paris and I thought, this is going to be stunning. And then it said, in a cleaner's room, drinking wine.
Mm.
We're not getting the whole story there, are
no,
we?
I think that's interesting.
Yeah, I feel there's more to come.
I want more of that.
Yeah.
I want more of
what
that
happened
story.
after the wine in the cleaner's room? Yeah.
Well, I know a little bit more about the Paris story.
Oh, go on then.
Right. They went to Disneyland and got engaged.
Oh, okay. Well, nice shared memory there.
How good is that?
Yeah, cool. Okay, the thing most excited about on our wedding day. So Amar is most excited about actually being able to say and call him my husband.
Oh, and Hayden is excited about celebrating our love in front of our nearest and dearest.
Oh,
that's
lovely.
really
that's
lovely.
Cool. Yeah, that's a cool
good.
one. Yeah, they're getting married for the right reasons. So
definitely.
Guys. Excellente. Right. Okay. I've got Emily and Joe. Have you got Emily and Joe?
I have. I've got Joe.
Go for it.
Right. The best thing about Emily, according to Joe, is she is a social butterfly. Bit like how I like to think about myself, really.
All right, Canon. That's a nice phrase actually. Social butterfly, loved everywhere, always out, always on the go.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Emily's favourite thing about Joe is everything.
Oh.
Faultless. Perfect. How long do we give that?
Fantastic.
6 months into the marriage.
Yeah.
That'll change.
Yeah, it's going to change.
We'll redo it. We'll redo it in a year. See if she's flawless.
Yeah.
then.
Can we get all these people to do this again 12 months after they get married?
Yeah, that would be quite
and
interesting.
let's compare.
Definitely. Okay. But Emily says that Joe's worst habit is that she's the clothing police.
Ah. Well, apparently Emily's worst habit is leaving all of the lights on in the house.
Oh dear.
Costing money.
Yeah, get some low energy bulbs.
Yeah, solve that one.
At least it's a nice bright house and better than walking around in darkness, isn't it? Really.
I can tell you're the one who puts all the lights on, Rosh.
I am
so
the one.
Here we go.
That phrase is not Piccadilly Circus in here. And my dad used to say that, and then
Really?
somehow James has started saying it as well. So.
My dad, when I was young, because we all used to leave the lights on, of course, because we weren't paying the bills. You put stickers on all the light switches. Please turn off when you leave the room.
Oh my gosh.
But I tell you what, I never leave a light on now.
Oh, well, that's works.
Alan falls down the
Don't tell
stairs.
James. Yeah, that is a. Yeah, see, look, at least with the lights on, you're not falling down the stairs.
Exactly.
That's a good one. Clothing, please. That's intriguing me.
Yeah.
Is that because she doesn't hide them away?
I'm wondering, or what she wears.
Oh, could be. Could be.
We'd like to know more, wouldn't we?
Like, Karen and I went on a night out with some friends, mutual friends, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I took James along, and he hadn't met most people. We were about to go outside the door, and I said, "Are you wearing that baseball cap?" And he goes, "Yeah, I am." And I was like, "Okay." And he knew what I meant, as in, don't wear that baseball cap, but he still wore it.
He did take it off halfway through, though.
No,
did you notice?
Well, because it was called after work drinks, so I thought people will be suited and booted, and if he's there look a bit casual, he won't want to be a bit casual. So we're all a bit guilty of being clothing police.
Yeah.
Okay. So Emily hasn't answered the next question about when we get married. My partner.
Neither's Joe. So.
Okay. So favourite shared memory. Emily's favourite shared memory is being at British Summertime Festival on our first not a date. And I remember she saying they didn't call it a date; it was a not a date.
Right. That sounds interesting.
So their first not a date.
Yeah.
Was their best memory. That sounds like the best non-date there is.
It does, doesn't it? I like the sound of that.
And British Summertime Festival, that's pretty cool.
I've never heard of it, but it sounds good. But I am old, so who knows?
Go on, then go for it. Do yours.
I've got a fantastically exciting one here.
Okay.
Road tripping around America and Australia.
Oh, fancy.
Wow.
Fancy. Someone's got money.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I bet there's loads of memories there.
Yeah, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
It is something where you really get to know someone, isn't it? When you're away from all the day-to-day crap, you can just really chat.
And I know somebody who drove from Essex to Australia.
Oh, God,
how cool is that?
How did they do that? Didn't the car get a bit wet?
Took 4 months, and they picked up cars and dropped off cars in all the different countries. So they crossed the sea as well, but effectively they drove from Essex to Australia. I just think it's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. What? But why?
Something to do. Something to do.
Oh, okay.
And they had all different sorts of cars. They had minibuses.
Okay, so were they into sort of the cars side of it?
It was a challenge. It was an objective they set themselves.
Oh, I see. So
really good. Yeah.
Okay, back to Emily and Joe.
Yeah, Emily and Joe.
So Emily is most excited to seeing Joe walk down the aisle.
Oh, Joe is really excited, having a great day with all the family and friends and the food.
Yeah,
smiley
food.
Face.
Yeah, food is a good one.
It is good.
One. So, Joe, when you walk down the aisle, a quick tip: walk really slowly, because that's something that Emily's really looking forward to. You can savour that memory.
Yeah.
You can soak it all in, that first look at each other, and it gives your photographer loads of time to capture that moment as well. So walk slowly is a key one. So if that's something you're really looking forward to, make sure you make the most of it.
Fantastic.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Next one. I have got James and Andrew.
Yep.
Okay, so James says that Andrew is beautiful outside and inside. I think that means his body, not inside and outside the house. He's good in tungsten lighting. He's good in sunlight.
With all the lights on in your house?
Yeah, all the lights on in my house. No, that's nice. Beautiful outside and inside.
Yeah.
Bit of a catch.
I want to meet Andrew and James.
Okay.
Because Andrew says James has a wonderful personality and a beautiful face.
Oh, so they said the same thing.
They sound lovely, don't they?
They do sound very nice. They were very nice. I remember meeting those chaps. Yeah, they were a lovely couple. Okay. But Andrew's worst habit is he is grumpy in the morning. I don't think there's anything wrong with being grumpy in the morning.
No, me neither.
I'm not a morning person at all. At all. So Andrew, I'm with you there. Okay, go for it.
Right. James's worst habit, I'm not quite sure about this. Shopping and socks.
Shopping and socks? Shopping for socks?
Don't know. It doesn't say. It says shopping and socks. So
does he shop too much?
probably. Does he leave his socks around or does he wear Larry socks? I'd like to know more.
Yeah, find out more about your socks, please. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So James hopes that when they get married, Andrew lets him finally get a French bulldog.
Ooh. Lots of people like those little Frenchies, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they're the in thing.
They're cute little doggies, aren't they?
Keep working at it. Keep working at it.
Now, Andrew hopes that when they get married, James will finally make him a cup of tea.
Oh, that's poor. That's poor. If you haven't made a cup of tea for him already, jeepers, come on, pull your finger out.
Yeah, get on it.
Yeah, okay. James says that his favourite shared memory is our holiday in Cyprus and our engagement party. That's cool.
Now, Andrew says his favourite shared memory is their first holiday. So I wonder if that's the Cyprus holiday.
Might be.
Could be.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, cool.
Lovely memories.
Excellent. Well done, guys. Okay, so James is most excited about seeing Andrew in his suit and saying, I do. It's pretty cool.
That is cool. And Andrew is really excited about getting to marry my best friend.
Oh, that's lovely. They've read all the right greeting cards, haven't they?
They have, haven't
They
they?
know just what to say to each other. Again, how long will this last?
Yeah, perhaps they write greeting cards.
They could do. That
is a job, you know.
Yeah, it is a job.
Yeah,
and if they don't, perhaps they should.
Yeah.
I think they've got a nice way with words.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, so I hope it lasts. But if you're both beautiful outside and inside, I think you're on to a winner there.
I think so.
And just get up a bit later if you're grumpy in the morning. That's what I do.
Yeah, and sort out these socks.
Yeah, let's find out about these socks. Email us about these socks. We want to know more. Cool. All right. Now who have we got next? You tell me.
Sarah and Louise.
Sarah and Louise. That's cool. Now the reason. No offence, Louise, but the reason that I asked Karen to say it is because your writing is a little bit difficult to read. So do bear with me. And I'm sorry if I get anything wrong in this, but I will try and read it word for word. Okay, Karen, you start off.
Right. Sarah said the best thing about Louise is her happy, positive and infectious charisma.
Oh.
Sounds
a good one, yeah.
Like it.
Although if that's first thing in the morning and I'm grumpy in the morning, that would do.
That'd be very irritating.
Yeah. But no, that's her best quality, so that's good.
Love it.
All good. Okay, so the best thing about Sarah is that she makes me coffee every day in bed. Oh, that's a nice one.
And that's the polar opposite to the last one we did. When we make a cup of tea.
Takes all sorts. They should have met each other.
Yeah.
If I'd have looked at the answers, I would have introduced them. They could have gone for a drink and worked it all out. Yeah, definitely. Okay, Sarah's worst habit, apparently, farting in bed.
That makes sense then. Because Louise's worst habit is never wanting to go to sleep.
She's probably worried about all the farting. Keeping her up at night. And also... Apparently Sarah's got two. This is not good, is it? When you list more than one, when you feel the worst habit box, leaving everything out in the bathroom.
Oh.
She should keep the farting in the bathroom and put everything else away. Yeah. That's what should be going on. She's getting a bit confused there.
And then go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep. Cool. All right. Okay. I hope that when we get married, my partner finally... realises just how much I love her. That's a nice one. We're doing a lot of ahs.
We are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Now, this one, Sarah's hope when she gets married, I can really relate to this one. She hopes that Louise accepts that I love sleeping. That is me.
Yeah, there's something going on here, isn't there?
That is me. But not as much as I love her.
Oh,
so lovely.
Oh, yeah, I love you more than sleeping. That's quite a compliment, actually.
It is.
I love a good sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Excellent. Okay, favourite shared memory is Pub Tuesday. And the first time we went out for one quick drink and stayed till midnight on a school night.
Oh, that's really lovely,
quite cool.
isn't it?
That's a sign you're clicking, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you just keep... Or you're an alcoholic. You're either getting on really well or you can't stop drinking.
No!
And actually, I remember these two, and it might be the latter. Because I think these were the couple that were slightly hungover when I was speaking.
Oh, right, okay. So we have got
Bit of a theme going on.
drinking
Yeah.
thing here. Well, more travelling here. These two got engaged in Cuba.
Oh,
and
very
that
nice.
is Sarah's favourite shared memory, their engagement in Cuba. Whoa.
Very nice. Yeah, I'd remember that. Blimey.
Yeah.
Very nice.
What drink does Cuba have? Is it rum or tequila or something like that?
Tequila's Mexico.
Not sure. Oh, yeah, of course
isn't
it is, yeah.
I don't know what Cuba is.
No, I don't know what Cuba's never been.
That sounds nice. Then.
Yeah, nice
Sounds
dancing.
very nice. Yeah, great memories. Okay. The thing that Louise is most excited about for their wedding day is seeing my mum's face. I think mum and dad apparently are taking a little bit of time to get their heads around the whole thing. Still, from what I remember, yeah. So mum might be in for a bit of a shock and a bit of a wake up call. Yeah.
Oh dear.
But at least you can laugh at it. At least you're not stressing out about that. You know, if you've got a sense of humour to laugh at it, good for you. That's the best way to deal with it, isn't it?
And your photographer will be there to capture it.
Yes, absolutely. That would be a brilliant shot. The look on your mum's face when you say...
It's going to be a bit of ninja photography, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you're so good at, Ross.
Yeah, hide away. She won't know I'm there. Your mum won't know I'm there. And then any expression that is less than complimentary, shall we say, I will snap it and you'll have it forever to frame on your wall. Okay, go for it.
Sarah's most excited about being together with all of the people we love.
Lovely. So Louise has also put my mum's face and then something blue ... Whether that's her mum's face.
Like a Smurf.
Or whether she's been a bit rude. We'll leave it at that, but something blue.
Yeah.
Okay, say no more. Okay.
Garters are springing to mind. But
Well,
wait and see.
that says more about your mind than mine. Okay, right. I've got Honor and Chloe, yeah?
Oh, I'm loving this one.
Okay, so Honor says that Chloe's best feature, or the best thing about Chloe, is her butt.
Ditto.
Did they say the same?
Yes.
They've got a good pair of arses.
Yeah. How good is that?
Wow. Imagine the photos at that wedding. Just
Ninja
turn around.
photography.
Don't face me. Just turn around and look at your ass. That's your best feature. Go for it. Okay. Chloe's worst habit is smoking. Not a great one. Come on, Chloe.
NLP again.
Yeah, you can have
Unuseful habits.
Yeah. Waste of money.
Yeah.
Not good for your health. But we're not here to lecture.
This is fantastic.
Okay.
Honor's worst habit is sitting being a lazy bitch when I am cleaning around her.
Oh, you lazy bitch.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Don't hold back. Say what you really think.
I love these two already.
I know. They sound amazing, don't they? They do. Fantastic asses.
Yeah. One's a lazy bitch.
Yeah. She sits on a fantastic butt all the time. Get off your butt, then you wouldn't annoy her. And she gets to check it out more often. That's the solution. It's a win-win, isn't it? Okay, Honor says that when they get married, she hopes that Chloe finally appreciates her excellent puns.
Oh.
Like a good pun.
Yeah, I do like a good pun. Well, Chloe hopes that when they're married, Honor stops calling her a lodger. What's that all about?
Oh dear, these girls sound hilarious. Actually.
They do, don't they?
To be fair, when I told James that I was moving from Gloucestershire to Essex to live with him, the first thing he said, do you get this? This is how romantic he is.
Yeah.
Well, you have to pay me rent. That was the first thing he said. He wasn't even joking. He was like, you have to pay me rent. And I was like, well, yeah. Not, I'll be lovely to live with you and see you more often. Or, we can make it our own. No, you'll have to pay me rent. So I'm with you.
So you can relate to this then?
I can relate to this. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Have you got one?
Yes, I have. Right. This is the favourite shared memory. This is Chloe's.
Have you got one, my partner, finally?
Yeah, that was Stop Calling Me a Lodger.
Oh, yeah, of course it was.
Ross, can you keep up the script, please?
It's been a long weekend.
Honestly.
Do tune into the
You'd never
other
make
episodes.
a celebrant. You'd never make a celebrant.
I don't want to be a celebrant.
You've got to do a script.
Photographer love. I don't stick to the script. boring. It's boring. Don't stick to a script. Right, okay. Favourite shared memory? Go on then.
Right, favourite shared memory is, I like this, walking around the Forest of Dean on our anniversary and both wanting to propose, but not wanting to get our knees muddy.
Yeah, romance with a limit.
Love it.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's
cool.
good.
So Honna's favourite shared memory is their first holiday together.
Oh,
so that's nice as well.
That's lovely. Yeah,
it's all a lot of holidays, isn't it?
Yeah, we have lots of people going on lots of holidays.
Yeah, maybe I need to have an episode with a travel consultant about honeymoons or something.
Yes, and we know a travel consultant you could do one with.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah. Okay, cool. And Anna is most excited about seeing Chloe in her dress.
Oh,
nice.
Yes. And Chloe is most excited having a day to celebrate us.
Yeah.
Yay.
And that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Celebrate you.
Yeah.
Just do what the hell you want to do and have fun.
Yeah, and it's a really nice day out.
What, a wedding?
Yeah, nice day out.
Nice
I love
day
it.
out.
Yeah, I love it.
I hope it's a bit more than a nice day. Nice day out is like going for a picnic.
Well, you get food.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Hang on, it's a lovely day out.
We're getting married. It was a lovely day.
It was a lovely day. I loved my day.
Oh dear. Okay, so we've come to the end of everyone at the wedding fair's answers. Thank you so much for submitting these. It was really fun meeting you all, and it's been really fun reading them out, and hopefully you've enjoyed listening to us waffle on and try to be professional podcasters.
Been brilliant.
But I think actually we've read out other people's, so should we do this for our partners? Do you think that? Shall we? Okay, so go on, Karen. Tell us your partner's name. I know it, obviously.
Right. My partner is called Alan.
Okay. What's the best thing about Alan?
The best thing about Alan is he's incredibly caring.
Oh, okay.
And he has an awesome sense of humour.
He does.
As you know.
I do know all too well. What's his worst habit? He
leaves his beer bottles all around the lounge. If you could have filmed me this morning after he went out, clearing them up, it would have been X-rated with the language.
Well, how many? Are we talking like 2 or 3 or?
Normally 2 or 3. This morning I picked up 5.
Blimey,
so that's more than one night.
Session.
No, that's more than one night.
I was going to say.
So that made me even more cross.
Yeah, because he's not even picked it up from the day before.
No, so it's like...
he's a bit of a lazy bitch, isn't he?
He is a lazy bitch, yes.
Okay. What did you hope would happen when you finally got married?
Do you know, it's such a long time ago, I can't really remember.
Did you think something would change, or did you hope something would change?
Yeah, I suppose it was all about... It was all about being husband and wife, and it's really strange to say that, but it is a different dynamic. Because we lived together for quite a few years.
So it's not...
We lived together for about 4 years before we got married. But it's all about the change in the dynamic, I think.
Okay. In a positive way? Or...
Yeah, in a really positive way. And you don't realise, but it does change.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was
You
that
just
was
feel
really...
different, or you feel more connected, or...
Yeah, I think you feel more connected. And it's not about signing a bit of paper or anything like that. It's just about you feel different, and you do feel very connected.
Okay. Cool.
And then it just grows. Your relationship grows and changes, and that's really lovely.
Yeah, evolve.
Over time, yes. Like it.
Good word, isn't it? Evolves.
Yeah.
Look, as we come to the end, I'm thinking of all the good words, and I'm being more organised. It takes me half an hour to get into it. Okay, what's your favourite shared memory? What's your favourite memory?
Well, obviously, it's got to be our wedding day.
Okay,
our wedding day was absolutely fantastic. So that's one of our favourite shared memories. And also, we've travelled quite a bit, and we've had some wonderful holidays. So there's some wonderful memories, and I can't relay them all today because there's loads of them. But wonderful times travelling together and visiting lovely places. And
cool. Yeah. Okay, so you've had your wedding day. So what about the thing you're most excited about in the future with Alan?
I suppose it's the awful cliche growing old together, although we are quite old already.
Yeah,
but
you are knocking on a bit now.
We are knocking on a bit, both of us, yeah.
No,
So
I'm joking.
we are growing old together, and there is that. But all the wonderful memories that we're going to share that we don't know about yet.
Yeah, that's what's exciting. Yeah.
So that's,
definitely.
you've always got that to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all the different things you're going to do. And because now we're retired, we have a different sort of life. So everything's exciting. I look forward to every day.
That's amazing. You're on to a win.
Yeah.
Excellent. And that's important. We're talking, the thing I'm most looking forward to on the wedding day itself.
Yeah.
But there's so much to look forward to after the wedding day.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not all about that day. Plan stuff beyond. That's a top tip that I share all the time. So I am repeating myself. But plan stuff beyond the wedding day, because that's your life. That's what the wedding day is, the start.
It's all about the marriage.
Yeah, not the wedding.
Not the wedding day. The wedding day is fantastic, but it's all about the marriage.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Right, on to you now, Ross.
Yeah.
So introduce your partner to us.
My partner is the wonderful James. The best thing about my partner.
Yeah, what's the best thing about James?
He makes me laugh. I think the best thing, or the one reason why I am with him is because I can be myself with him.
Oh, that's
at
lovely.
my best and at my worst. I can be myself.
Yeah.
And you can have a down day, or you can have a day lounging in your PJs, or you can, whatever I'm feeling, I know that it's all right with James.
Yeah.
And that's really important to me. I
was going to say, that's one of your values, isn't it?
Yeah, to be yourself and be an
list.
Individual. Yeah, that's what I prioritise. So, it was important to me to find someone that I didn't have to change for.
Yeah.
It's important for everyone.
Yes.
But I had a few sort of dates and stuff with people that were nice and they were hot and we got on, but I just knew that on certain days they wouldn't be right for me, or they wouldn't just let me be me.
Yeah.
So that's probably the best thing about him.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, now, worst habit. Come on.
All right, okay.
Spill the beans.
He is quite obsessive with cleanliness and tidiness.
Oh.
So I don't think of myself as messy, okay?
Yeah. But
I think I'm pretty average.
Yeah.
But because he's so neat and tidy, it makes me seem worse than I am. So I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
So this was a while ago, but I was sat with a bowl of cereal, just finished it. As soon as I finished the last spoon, he took it off me to wash up. And I grabbed it back. And I said, no, I've only just finished. I'll put it away in a minute. Just let me have it. And I sat with it for about half an hour just to prove the point. But it's that idea of everything's got to be done now. And he's like that in general. So when we're doing the house, everything's got to be done now. And he's very much, he can't sit still.
Right. Okay.
So that all ties in. So like there'd be an ad break and something we're watching. He's up doing something. And I'm like, just sit through the ad break. But he can't. So yeah, it's not a bad habit, because there are pros to being busy and getting stuff done, and it means that when I'm out doing weddings, he's not sat there pining for me. He's really active.
Yes.
But he's a bit of a neat freak, and he can't sit still.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you get married, what do you hope James will finally?
Well, first and foremost, I hope that James finally proposes.
Way!
So we've got to get to that bit. When we get married, I hope that James finally stops worrying about aging.
Really? Does he worry about aging?
He's a beautiful man.
He is. I've met him.
He's
very beautiful.
I've done well for myself there.
Yeah.
And he's 11 years older than me. And he doesn't look his age at all.
Well, I would never have thought that.
Yeah, he'll be 48 this year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he doesn't look it.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't act. He acts about 12. But I know he worries a little bit about sort of getting older, or how that will change, and it's not going to change anything with us. I like you, look forward to getting old together, and I love him for who he is. So I hope that he finally realises it doesn't matter his age and things like that. It's not gonna be an issue.
And one reassuring thing I can say from a place of experience, when you go into your 50s, things change a lot, and you become much more comfortable with yourself and
you don't worry about the little
everything
stuff
around
as
you.
much, I
No,
suppose.
you don't sweat the small stuff anymore. It is different.
Yeah.
So he's got something good to look forward to, although it's a bit daunting. When you get through that gate, it is.
Yeah, and I said when he on his 50th birthday, I'll be 39, so he'll still have a boyfriend in his 30s at 50. I mean, you don't need you don't need the sports car or the leather trousers. I'm his midlife crisis material, aren't I?
Perfect,
really?
perfect.
So yeah, that's what I hope. Okay.
Right, what's your favourite shared memory?
My favourite shared memory. We have loads of memories. My absolute favourite. It's a funny one. So one of the first times I stayed at his house, we were in a flat then.
Yeah.
And he got it before me, as he still does now. And he was cooking me breakfast.
Yeah.
And then I panicked because I was like in bed and he was talking to someone and I was like, oh my God, I need to get up. Who is it? I don't know if I know them or if I've met them.
Yeah.
And he come back in and I said, oh, who's there? And he said, no one, because I talk to myself when I'm cooking. She was like, oh, I'm just rustling up a bit of that and just doing a bit of that.
Oh, that's
actually,
funny.
I that was kind of a moment where I thought, oh, I love this guy.
I love that.
Yeah. I just love that about him. Yeah, so that first time he sort of cooked me breakfast and I could hear him through the door chatting away to himself and being chirpy. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, now, what are you most excited about for your wedding day?
Most excited about, I think it's just that commitment.
Yeah.
So I think for James, I shouldn't say this on a wedding podcast, he's not overly keen on getting married. I think he's kind of, it's not broke, it works, we're okay.
Yeah.
Which is fine, we are okay, we're absolutely solid. Yeah. And, friends say you're the most solid couple we know, which is nice. But for me, like you said, it's just that extra level of, not security, but that extra statement, I think, that extra just make it official kind of thing. So I'm, just him being my husband and kind of partners in crime, really. Yeah. So we've done our bit. Yeah. I'm sure Alan and James will get their own back at some point.
I think we need to get them to do it, don't we?
Yeah, we're going to do it on the next one. But thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. It was really lovely to meet you all. And by all means, do get in touch. So my email is info@rosswilshirephotography.co.uk. And my website is www.rosswilshirephotography.co.uk. So send me a message either way. If you enjoyed the podcast, if you want to meet for cake and talk about photographing your wedding and you've got loads of questions you want answered, then get in touch. Karen, did I say that you're a celebrant? Probably not. Oh, look, I'm hopeless, aren't I?
All you've said is I'm an old woman.
Karen's not a random old woman that I picked up off the street. But if you...
Although some have said
to her husband, she's an old woman he picked up off the street.
Yeah.
No, Karen is a celebrant, so she does know about weddings. She's not just a random friend. And you were on a previous podcast on series 1.
Talking about ceremonies.
So you talked a bit more about what you did then.
Yeah.
But say a little bit about your business and how people can get in touch if they're looking for a celebrant.
Right, okay. I'm a celebrant. My husband is a celebrant too. We do weddings, namings, all sorts of ceremonies. Anything you want celebrated, we'll be there. Opening of an envelope is good for us. You can see us on our website, www.chelmsfordcelebrants.co.uk. You can email us at info@phillipscelebrants.co.uk. If you want to talk about weddings or any other ceremony, give us a call, drop us a line. We'd be happy to chat with you. And we like to give people choice. So I always say I start with a blank piece of paper and it's your ceremony.
Very good. Excellent. You got all the plugs in.
Oh, I'm
Karen with all the plugs. Well done. Okay. Thanks, Karen, for coming. I hope you enjoyed
that.
Thank
you for inviting me. I loved it. And really I want to meet these people.
I know. I want to meet them again. They sound awesome. Okay, cool. So join me next time. In the next episode, we're talking cake. One of my favourite topics.
Oh.
So until then, have a wonderful time planning your wedding. And I will speak to you very, very soon. Bye for now.
Bye.